I've ever heard about Jet Set Radio is that it is a hip-hop and gaming fusion masterpiece. Believe it or not, back in 2000 when it came out on the Dreamcast, I never played it. I didn't play it when it came out on Xbox, PlayStation. I've never owned or even held a controller that was playing Jet Set Radio, but it's something that is always been in my orbit because, you know, I am the gamersician. As a former rapper turned producer, rapper, YouTuber of over 20 years, I feel like I'm uniquely positioned to talk about this. And you guys know hip-hop and gaming is super important to me and something that needs to be memorialized and shown love. So I thought I'd go ahead and give this a rap producer reacts first listen. I'm gonna use my producer ears to break this down, talk about the hip hop influences, the samples that I hear, the different aspects of mixing and combining this all together to make it a seriously dope OST. I'm super excited for this one, guys. I can't even tell you how hyped I am to finally hear this. And if you like this kind of content, because this is the first time I've actually done a reaction video like this, let me know down below because I'd love to do more. So let's just go ahead and get into this. Rap producer reacts to Jet Set Radio. Let go. All right, so let's go ahead and throw this first track on. It's called Let Mom Sleep. Something tells me it's gonna wake us up. So let's go ahead and hear what Hideki Naganuma is up to on this first one. Ooh, those chops. Definitely some James Brown samples in there. Oh.
Let's look at the funk.
Let's look at the funk. Yo, the way he's... Bro, I got chills. This is... Tambourine chops coming in. Let me turn this up. Oh my goodness. Ooh, those horn samples? So, ooh man, there's already so much going on here. I'm loving how he's sequencing this song. It's like giving it a real vibrant kind of chaotic feel, but it all stays cohesive. You had the sirens come in, because this whole game, for anyone that doesn't know what this game is about, it's a, man, fuck this. Let's just get this off. The whole point of this game is you run around tagging. Well, you skate around tagging. And that's why it has that graffiti. It's all the elements of hip-hop that are bundled up here. I have a whole video on gaming and hip-hop that you guys should definitely check out after this that breaks down all the different elements in hip-hop and how they correspond to gaming. But I'm hearing a lot right here already. Just this feels like a city block, right? It feels like I'm in the streets tagging, right? Graffiti style. So man, I'm loving it. There's definitely some James Brown samples. I'm guessing the breakbeat's probably a James Brown breakbeat. He's chopping stuff up really, really meticulously. This isn't like Jay Dilla levels of chopping where he's, you know, over looping stuff. But yo, this is a crazy way to start. Let Mom Sleep. She's awake now. I already know she's up. Let's hear some more. Let's go ahead and hear some more of this. I'm loving the layers with the kick.
This is most disturbing.
Like a b-boy could go crazy to this. Just imagine the up rock to this. Ooh. Let's look at it. Little breakdown. Leaving the chops in without the kicks. So you can still feel the presence of it. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yo. Hey, I gotta go like this. Can you hear? Mom's talking. I'm trying to get to sleep. Yeah. Now he's just letting it ride, chopping the vocals. My guess is this is at the start of the game and he's like breaking out, right? He's like, Mom, I gotta go tag. I gotta go do some stuff. Mom's like, get out, I gotta go to sleep. There's so many layers of breakbeats here and different. I can't imagine that this song didn't sample less than probably 3 or 4 songs. Yo, so for real, that first song got off to a strong start. I'm loving the genre mashups. You know, clearly this is super funk inspired. A lot of that James Brown kind of soulful feel, but it has so much of that hip hop infusion. But you can also kind of feel the gaminess. This isn't just like, hey, this is hip hop and gaming. It really feels like a merging of two different feelings, and that is what I respect a lot. Track 1, Let Mom Sleep, fire. I fuck with that. Next up, we have Humming the Bassline, which I actually is the one track on here that I actually already was aware of. So I'm excited to hear this again and talk about it with y'all, because this has been on multiple playlists for a minute for me. Slower tempo. Sampled upright bass. And then ooh, that drop in was crazy. I love his use of vocal chops. It really gives it a like urban kind of bounce. Like I should just be breakdancing. Has a very breakdance vibe. This almost feels like the start of like a Wayans Brothers episode or something. This would be like 90s hip hop intro. Yo. I love how he's chopping up the drums. One technique, so if you're a music producer and you're chopping up drums, it's very easy to just think about chopping it on the kick, on the snare, on the hi-hat, and then resequencing. That's like drum sampling 101, right? That's basically what all one-shot samples are. It's just samples of drums that have been chopped and allow you to resequence them. But what he's doing really smartly, if you hear that kick when it's just the kick, it's kind of bouncing, he's leaving the hi-hat on the end. So now whenever he hits that kick, it also has a little bit of a top end that happens after. So that gives it more character without you having to do much more. He isn't programming those separately, right? So you hear that kick, he left just a little bit of the hi-hat so it peaks through every time he triggers the kick. Keep it down. I love how chaotic. It has such like a chaoticness to it. Very abstract hip hop style. This almost feels like a Tribe song from Low End Theory. It has a very similar bass line. Like if you cut out all the vocals, I could totally hear Q-Tip producing something like this, for sure. Layering in that little whistle synth in there too. hand drum break. Bro, I'm gonna have to. I'm putting this on, bro. This is crazy. This shit goes, man. He never lets it just sit either. I mean, like most hip hop of the time, you know, was a lot more loopy, and a lot of that comes from also that last hit. Definitely sounds like something from the Beastie Boys, but one of the cornerstones of hip hop of the 90s was that it was very loopy because they only had so much time with their MPC. So you kind of had to just like be super creative. The 2000s, when he would have been producing this, was right around the time that computers were able to do more and were able to allow music to last longer and loops to last longer. And it feels like I can feel that freedom in his music because he's just going crazy, man. I would love to know what he used for this. I'm guessing some sort of MPC, maybe like the TR-404 or something, man. Yeah, I'm impressed so far. Humming the Bassline is a favorite. I mess with that so much. This one's called That's Enough. Very funky. Very funky. Love that little drop. He's really good at using very subtle drops. One of the things that you want to avoid is thinking you have to do too much. He's like using these little, just a little side rant. One of the things about music that keeps it from feeling monotonous, and a thing that you should really get in the habit of if you are a producer, is to think about subtle little things that when people get used to a loop, like, so it's been on for about 4, 6, 8 bars. If you do something to just shake it up a little bit, it throws them off just enough that they're wondering what's going to happen next. You don't want them to get so used to it that they kind of start to check out. And he's been really good so far in these first 3 songs of just using little subtle production techniques to keep your attention. And I would imagine when you're skating around to this, you would just be like so locked in that it would just hit different. Also, sounds like more James Brown. This one's more like mid-tempo. Scratches in the back. Little loop effects. Ooh, that synth. Better watch that coming at ya. Yo, this shit goes. Whoa. So is that? Sounds like a vocally chopped up and then resampled as like an instrument. glitching. Guys, I'm feeling, I mean, just hearing this, I'm feeling ideas going crazy as a producer, man. Better watch that. Coming at ya. Better watch that. Coming at ya. Better watch that. Coming at ya. Also smart to kind of take a break from doing too much. He's using this vocal to kind of like hypnotize you. But he keep up. Funky rhythm coming at you. And then right back to the original. Layering in that vocal chop. Had a little reverb there to just kind of swell it out. Woo-hoo. 3 for 3, man. Hideki, you 3 for 3, dog. Better watch that.
The music just turns me on.
Oh, yo. Love this outro. Chopping up delays wild. Chopping up the delays wild. Okay, it's like some espionage shit. This one's called Sneakman. That's exactly what I'm getting. It's like a blaxploitation film sample for sure. Wow, wow. Also, a classic breakbeat always provides a good backbone. So this is more of like a loopy drum. Oh, I've heard this before too. Ooh, that bass line is crazy. Hey,
I don't understand what's going on here.
Yo. Oh my God. Oh my God. This one. Yo. This might be the best track so far.
Give me a break.
Wow, now. Using a reverse of one of the samples. See, that's that stab. He was playing it reverse. That's a. Whenever you have a build-up and you want something and you're struggling to figure out what to do, take one of your cymbals, sample one of your own instruments, reverse it and lead it in. Like have it fade into the hit and then build up a little drum fill around that. You have the perfect build-up. It's kind of right there. You don't even have to necessarily go find new sounds. You can just take the sounds that you already have and get a little creative with it. I love what he's doing on this track. This might be my favorite song so far. Also, this is missing a couple tracks. This went from track 3 to track 5. Maybe the Internet Archive doesn't have all the songs. So forgive me if track 4, whatever that is, your favorite. Looks like I'm also missing track 8. So track 4 and track 8 are not in this playlist, y'all. I apologize. But Sneakman, I'm glad I'm hearing it. Bro, this is serious.
Give me a break.
I gotta turn this shit up. That bass go. Ooh. Okay, so I don't know if he plays the bass or if this is just sampled bass. That sounds like somebody's playing this. this man sent his demo tapes to Sega in 98, and that's how he got hired. He started as a voice editor and eventually got this gig. And he put his stamp. He put his stamp, bro. Put his stamp. I love the strings. You hear how he's just looping that same little chop back?
I don't understand what's going on here.
Whew. Bro, Sneakman? Crazy. Crazy. That shit is crazy. Man. Definitely one of my favorites so far, for sure. For sure. Man. So next up, guys, we got track 6. This one is entitled Sweet Soul Brother. Let's go ahead and hear what this sounds like. Loving the claps, the little clap. Yo, this has a whole different vibe. Whoa.
He's a sweet soul brother. Sweet.
You know who else loves to use that sample? Pete Rock, one of the greatest hip-hop producers of all time. He's a sweet soul brother. Soul brother number 1. I bet Hideki looked up to the old boy, Pete Rock, for sure. So my guess is Hideki probably uses an MPC because that was Pete's secret weapon always, so.
He's a sweet soul brother.
I would love to hear about the clearance process back in the 90s in Japan. This is a whole different mood. You love the little organ samples? And little like country guitar? Very different sound than everything before it. Oh. Yo, this one is just a whole different flow. Very churchy at the end, right? That's kind of dope. I mess with that one. Not my favorite so far, but it goes hard. All right, next up we got Rock It On. This one's another one by Hideki Naganuma. Let's peep this one out. Feels like it's in the same vein of Sweet Soul Brother. This is starting to feel more Parappa-esque, you know? Also, this feels like a movie sample or something. Drop that shit, homie.
Tune in. Turn on.
This one's giving yay-ho. I feel like I'm about to go on a little hoedown. I'm curious, like, what's going on in the game right now that it's like this. 4 on the floor kick with some hi-hats that are a little swung. Fuck that shit, homie. Oh, rock that. I was about to say, this game was like rated T, wasn't it? Rock that shit, homie. That shit, homie. Dude, these chops. He was like muting the whole track so that you felt like a little start and go. Also a great way to build in breakdowns.
Tune in. Turn on. Rock out.
Whoa. Yo, he loves his vocal chops, bro. He loves his vocal chops. Loves them. And I love that he loves them. Cause he's fucking killing it. Rock It On. Also not my most favorite track so far. I gotta say, the last two, little different vibe than what came before. Nothing wrong with that necessarily, but just not exactly what I've loved the most out of everything. I would say, man, so far it's got to be Sneakman. That shit goes crazy. I did notice, looking back, that track 4 is by Richard Jacques, which if you don't know Richard Jacques of Sonic R fame, you should, because that soundtrack goes crazy. Now, that's one I have heard. I could do a Rap Producer Reacts to that, because it's another game I haven't played before. And if you would like to hear me break down some of the tracks in Sonic R, let me know down below. Moving on to Electric Toothbrush. This is potentially the longest song on the whole track list. One of them, for sure. Yeah, it is the longest song. So this one's by Toronto. So this one is not produced by Hideki himself. So yeah, let's go ahead and rock it on with Electric Toothbrush. Okay. So this one's not Hideki. I don't know anything about Toronto. What else have they done? This is more like house. Like strict house. This is house. This is just that. Ooh. Those staccato synth lines. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's about to be a motherfucking party in here. The synth lines, this top synth, the bass line. Bro, this is gorgeous. I'm actually going to Movement in Detroit in May. And if I heard something like this, I'd be on the floor going crazy. This song is insane. This feels like I should be skating around like maybe an overworld or something. Like how he's layering up the bass. That's a bit of a lesser used technique only because I think people get, whoops, sorry guys, I accidentally restarted that. Layering up bass feels like a little bit of a lesser used technique because I think people get afraid of multiple bass sounds. There's nothing wrong with layering your bass. In fact, if you have a lower bass, it's often a good idea to create a similar higher key bass or higher octave bass rather, that complements those sounds. You can use roll-offs to make sure that they're not competing somewhere in the middle, where you can kind of get all the low end from one and get the top end and a little more punch through from the higher one. Very common technique, and it allows you to do drops in and out like this. If you compose your bass lines in multiple layers, it allows you to keep adding impact as you go in, and I like that he's doing that. Hopefully we're in the right place. I accidentally clicked start right back in, but let's see where we're at. I'm loving this song. The bounce on this, that classic house hi-hat pattern, but slowly building on top. Shut up and just vibe to this. Little subtle key change. Drop the chords down. Crashes. Wouldn't be a house track without crash. I'm loving them little ding ding You get good at counter rhythms. Your music will have more of a feel. It's not much. It's literally like one hit, and it's just panned just ever so slightly right, and it just gives it just a little bit more rhythm. A nice little filter. Rebuilding the elements. My guess, probably have a little bit of a drop here, then bring everything back. Yep. Listen, once you understand song arrangement, the world's your oyster. The key, if you're gonna do stuff like that and drop it exactly where people expect, you gotta switch it up sometimes. You want them to get comfortable so you can make them feel something different. Make them feel like something major is changing. I love the strong hit on the downbeat. It just keeps everything grounded, everything in place. Breaking it back down to its elements. This time he's just keeping the drums full, adding back in just the chord stabs. Percussion only, chords. We're almost at the end, so this is about to be it. Love this track. Toronto, I gotta look up more of your music. This is fire. Man, that shit went hard, all right? Might be my favorite track so far, honestly. We got 2 tracks left. This one's short. Moody Shuffle. 1 minute, 17 seconds. Back to Hideki. Let's see what old boy is up to. What he's cooking. Ooh.
Get scratching.
I knew the second I heard those scratches about the. Yo, hey, he about to have me. He about to have me on the track and rapping, talking about the set. Hey, about to be snapping, going back, sitting in the cut, and they laughing. They don't laugh at me though, cause I'm Neo. Neo in the Neosporin, Neo with the jacket on, and I'm recording. I'm doing whatever I want to do. Oh my God, this is so sick. Yo. Hey. Boy, the bounce on these drums. Ooh, the bounce on his drums, crazy, bro. Crazy. Love that bass line. He's adding in that bass, those top bass licks. Yo. That last track had me literally freestyling. I don't ever freestyle. I was feeling that. That feels like the most hip hop thing. All of the songs so far have been more of a combination of hip hop and drum and bass, break beats, like that more jungle rhythm kind of style. That felt like just straight up hip hop, like to the core, to the straight core. And I love that so much, man. That's fire. So good. Moody Shuffle too short. I wanted it to keep going. I'd like to know who Moody is, because that's probably my favorite character in the game, I can tell you. But damn, fire. Yeah. Okay. Yo. This some final boss shit. Okay. Hey. This rhythm's crazy. Yo, hey. Wait a fucking minute. I know that vocal. Hold on. Bro, is Oh, this is gonna kill me, guys. All right, so little fun story about me. I am like a sample finding king. And I always Is that Shaka Khan? Nah, that ain't Shaka Khan. I feel like it's from a house track, man. I just gotta move on, guys. I'll be standing here all day trying to think of this. So let's just go ahead, keep going. If you know that sample, tell me down below, cause I'm gonna be mad about it. Woo, that choir. That choir sample, crazy. Honestly, listening to his music feels like a tapestry. That's the best way I could describe it. It feels like he's really good at like taking all these samples and putting them together. Sinister. This is sinister. Also, a little faster pace. I definitely feel like I'm fighting a boss. And it's bringing back some of the motifs. But this time, that sample's pitched up. Very Kanye of you, bro. But this was kind of before Kanye, so... Flip the raps. Yo! Bro, if... You could put this on in any club and it would go crazy. Yo, these choir samples are so next level. I would love to do a sample breakdown, try to find these samples. Nah, bro, he's on one. Ew. Yo. Bro. Grace and Glory? All right, so a track like that feels so good because of how well he was able to weave all these different samples together. Being able to not only tempo match samples, but also to pitch match, especially back in the years of like 98, 99, 2000. When I was reading about Hideki, I saw he was a DJ in his past life, and it is clear he was a DJ because he has that ear. There's a lot of tools now to be able to do this much easier than one would have done back in 99, 2000. But the process is still pretty similar as far as finding like keys based on where you want the pitch to be, finding tempos that when you slow them down and EQ out different aspects, whether it's drums or the bass, that it all starts to sound harmonious. And this album has done that brilliant. Just absolutely brilliantly. I mean, I'm kind of blown away by this soundtrack overall. Yeah, I see why people think of it so highly. I talked about Third Strike in this video here, which is definitely worth watching, as well as my gaming and hip-hop video that will be all linked down below. This is really one of the earlier hip-hop infusions, and it's complete. Hip-hop inspired record. I mean, through and through. The use of sampling specifically is just very tied to hip-hop. Now it's ubiquitous with basically any type of music because everything is electronic to some degree. But in the 90s, this just wasn't the case. And most video game music was still MIDI-driven, was still largely composed, whether that be through MIDI or through actual recorded instruments at this point where you could have CD quality sound. This is different. This is very different. And it feels like a watershed moment. I'm just glad I was able to experience it live with y'all for the first time. So since this is my very first time doing a video like this, I think I'm gonna cut it right here. Rap Producer reacts to Jet Set Radio. But before we go, while we're not gonna hit the bonus tracks today, we do have a bonus track that I missed on first listen. So let's go ahead and give my boy Richard Jacques his just due. Track number 4, Everybody Jump Around. I already know it's gonna be a banger. Let's check it out.
Y'all ready to get funky?
Y'all ready to get funky?
The most important part of dance is music. So now
Okay, so it's got some beatboxes in there.
identify the beats.
2, 3.
Almost sounds like a Biggie.
That was too soft.
Ooh. This has like a very like late 80s hip hop vibe to it. what's crazy? There's so many samples in this, man. They're all just like sampling the shit out of shit. Scratches going crazy. Very, very hip-hop drum rhythm, but it has like these little like maybe reversed open hi-hats alongside scratches. Just adding a little more texture to it. This is all vibe, man. Very different from Richard Jacques' work on Sonic R. I wonder if Hideki handled all the scratching since he was a DJ. I should look those credits up.
Jump around now. Jump around now. Jump around now. Get down. Jump around now. Jump around now. Jump around now. Get down. Jump around now. Jump up, and get down. Jump around,
Jump around.
Jump up, and get down. Jump around.
Dude, the samples, but get down.
Jump up, and get down.
This song would fit right in on like SSX Tricky, for sure. This is giving me like Tricky vibes.
Jump around now. Get down.
Mix is super solid on this too. Love the little keychains there too. I should have known that Richard Jacques would kill it. I should have known. All vibes, man. That shit was super vibey.
Jump up and get down.
Yeah, that was it. That was it. All 10 tracks from Jet Set Radio's official release of this OST. Up on the screen, I'll have all of the tracks listed out, the 1 through 10. Now, it appears there have been other releases of this soundtrack. It was actually pretty hard. I was trying to buy an official release. I hopped on Bandcamp. Maybe I just missed it, but I couldn't find an official release of all the songs exactly how Hideki would necessarily want them consumed in modern times. So this is the best that I had. Now, because this is the first time I'm doing this, I'm only going to do the first 10 tracks just to not make this like a 2-hour-long video and to see if y'all are into it. So if you enjoy me breaking down this music, diving in, listening to stuff fresh, talking about some of the sampling techniques, mixing techniques, EQing, composition, all that, go ahead and let me know down below by liking, subscribing, and commenting what's some other games you like for me to give the Rap Producer Reacts service to. So yeah, y'all know where to find me. Definitely check out this video all about Third Strike's incredible soundtrack because that's one of my favorites. As always, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.